Guess what? Meet our newest member. I'm back, you guys. I know it's been a long awaited process, but I just wasn't feeling myself, and I just wasn't feeling up to filming. So, but I am back, and as you can see, I got my coldest water bottle. Um, all right, so let's begin. I want to come and talk about a few things. Yeah, I'm gonna say that for another video. Skincare. I also bought the mask for this. It's in the jar, in the tube, and it's pretty good. You know, my skin's been pretty soft and supple. Um, I know lately I've been having some issues with some acne. This one just went away. Um, it's usually hormonal. Um, when, you know, just grabbing my stuff and the use. Oh, I finally got the Ardell L curl from Ardell's. From Ardell. Um, on the package, I threw away the cardboard, but I keep these. I gotta get a thing so I can put lashes in it. But I keep these, but the cardboard has the eye shape on it. So they said that these, because I usually do like, can't really tell now, but something of this nature. Yeah, like kind of like a demi wisp. These are kind of, because I've worn these a lot. I don't know if you can see that. So it kind of looks like my natural lashes, but they're so badly beat up, you know, when the beauty supply stores are closed, so I can't get any of these joints. These were actually my first pair of lashes. I wore the fuck out, excuse my language, sorry. I wore the heck out of these. As you can tell, I cleaned them. They're pretty worn in. I definitely probably need new. I don't know how people's eyelashes don't fall apart. As you can tell there, I don't know what they're doing. Um, I wash my lashes. I'm not like going like this. I take the spoolie and like do that, but excuse my neighbors. Um, this is so in my way. I'll put her right here. I hope you can tell it. I'm just gonna try. Oh, shh. Let me get some Febreze, some cleaning products on the floor. Anyway, my camera is front facing, so anyway, that's neither here nor there. So the gel moisturizers, I love these because they soak into your skin um, a lot, and the oil helps a lot, especially if you use retin cream or uh, these. It's they're just regular face wipes, acne face wipes. It's a prescription though, so I'm more likely to peel. My skin's pilly when I use that and the redden cream. Um, I definitely need more cocoa butter. I just kind of want to come here and talk. Skin is acting up. It's not as bad as it was. Oh, this is the curfew. Hold on. Okay, so it feels like it was 20 years ago. They're not hurting nobody. If money ain't involved, oh well. I don't personally steal, but I'm not gonna like. I mean, why? They need to feed their family. If I was in a situation, you know, I'm not mad at them. I discipline my son. He'd be in trouble if he stole. So anyway, I like putting cocoa butter around my eyes because they get the driest. I want to try. This is the Camo Hydrating Concealer. I want to try the other concealer that they have. It's comes in a longer, slimmer tube. Um, just to see because these elf concealers have just my life. I've gotten my life. So what I did was, and it's a little messy. I like to shake them up. I put the oil. I had the concealer on earlier because I had to go and pick up this bad baby. But I always put this on my skin first, and then I massage it in, and then I put my moisturizer on, my sunscreen. I usually put this around my eyes and on my cheeks because that's the driest, and a little bit on like around this part of my nose because that's where it peels the most, and maybe even on a little bit on my chin sometimes, and maybe on my forehead every now and then. Which reminds me, I have to get my child some skin stuff. I keep forgetting. So after I do this video, I just want to go into these concealers today. Tomorrow, I'll probably post another video of a look that I see everybody wearing. Let me put this on first. So, only I would forget my beauty blender. You don't want to know how much stuff is on my table. It's a mess. So, all the way out of frame. So, they have a new saliva test. So what I like to do is I like to dab it on my eye, and then I just like to take it around. And I've seen this new thing where people are going high up, and it kind of lifts the face. So I've been doing that. So as you can tell, it kind of just lifts the face. Um, as you can see, it just sinks into the skin and it brightens. This is before, this is after. It just brightens really well. So, because I can't do this, I don't like doing that. That on here. I don't put powder under my eyes because if you can't tell, when you can see the lines. If you're like up close, you can see my lines. So, and this is pretty. You kind of gotta work a little quickly with it because it can set really fast if your skin's not moisturized properly. So I like to put excessive moisture around my eyes because that's usually the driest area of my face. And then that's just with that one. That one was the Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish by e.l.f. in light beige. It kind of, gave a little brightening effect or concealing effect. Pretty good, huh? So then what I like to do is go in with a lighter one in Fair Warm because they say as you age, you should start using warm tone products for concealer with concealers. So I just like to dab it on the inside and I just go on the inside. Like, I'll show you. Mm. ASMR. As you can tell, this is like super lighter than my skin. I was thinking that Cardi B macaroni in a pot. I'm sorry. At first, I was kind of irritated with it, but then I was like, you know what? Let me listen to it again because you just can't flipping. You just cannot flipping. Judge a song off of one lesson. As Logic puts it, you have to kind of take it in because he said there was a song that he really didn't like. And he was like, you know what? Let me just play this again. Let me listen to it again. It's kind of like how I am with makeup. I'll keep something and I'll be like, well, maybe I did it wrong. Maybe let me try this again. Um, I love micellar water because I'm allergic to coconut, and a lot of the products with this is the one that doesn't have coconut oil in it. A lot of the makeup removing products have coconut oil in them and it burns my skin. Like it's like hot fire. I don't know. It's like the sunburn. My skin feels like it's sunburn after I use it. There's a this is the generic one. The dollar stores were closed near my house, so we had to shop elsewhere. And there's a Target just a little ways from my house, so I got this. But the ones with the red top, I actually found out have coconut oil in it, and I said that makes sense because it burned my skin. I'm talking about my skin was red and irritated. So then with this one, I just like dab it on and kind of do the same as I did with the other one. And you see how it gives that brightening effect in the corners of your eyes, and you kind of just blow it out. I like it. And sometimes if I'm not like satisfied, I'll just tap it, tap 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 it. um, but then I kind of like also like take some of that. I gotta clean that off. And sometimes I'll just put it on the sides of my mirror, and I'll kind of just like it actually lifts the face a lot. And I just pull it up. And a lot of people have been doing that lately. So I've been trying it out, and it's pretty cool. I like it. You seen the dance challenges that come with these songs? I'm like, I can't do that. Even if I was drinking, can't do that at all. And you see how kind of from a distance, you see how that looks, and you just pat it in, kind of bring it out, and you can also kind of just make this motion, you kind of bring it out, and it brings your face up, and just like pat it in like that. I like to put it on my fingers and kind of do that because I don't know. You just you see how that just brings the face up. You see how it just brings it out, brings it up. Now look at me. And sometimes I'll go back in and kind of dab a little bit, like right here. And just go back in and kind of blend it out. You see how that looks? You can use it as a to set not set, but kind of mix it in with your primer, your eyeshadow primer. And, you know, set your eyeshadow, or put your eyeshadow on it. What I'm going to do is now, I'm going to wipe this off so I can have my mirror back. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I still have my powder, my blotting powder. What I like to do is after that's done, I like taking a very, you know, dense brush and just kind of like patting, stipple. I don't really set my under eyes. Sometimes I'll just go out the house like this, and sometimes I'll just take like a little dust brush, a powder brush, and just dust the lids and dust a little bit of the under eye. Not too much because you don't want too much powder. And voila, the exposure of this. There we go. Natural light. So there you have it. I've been using these for since July. Gosh, when did I get them? Like June, July. But yeah, that's how I get this perfect look. And I just go out, brush my eyebrows up, gel them up. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a flawless look. When you want to conceal your bad ideas and your mistakes, this well, my Coldest Water bottle. I'll link the description. I'll put a link to the water bottle, the Coldest site in the description below. But yeah, a little parched. But on that note, I'm gonna get out of here because I'm very tired. I want to go wash this off my face and go to sleep. Love you guys. Peace.